Hello, Capricorn friends. This is Vistalia Tarot and Astrology, direct from my bedroom to yours, and this is your oracle reading for the month of March. I'm going to start by pulling a card for you from the Thoth Tarot as an overview for the month. So your card for March is the Knight of Discs. Here we have the fiery part of Earth in the Golden Dawn system. So, of all the knights, he has the sturdiest horse who doesn't really look like he's going anywhere. He seems to be kind of standing uh, still in a field, whereas the other knights are all very active. So the fiery part of Earth, one thing it makes me think of is lava, which is incredibly hot and destructive, but slow moving. So I'm thinking that you have your eyes set on a goal, you want to achieve, but you're not in a hurry to get there. You're sort of surveying the land, surveying the landscape, making your plans for how to move next. But it might be a kind of still and quiet moment between taking action, between the previous action you've taken and the next step that there is to take. So it seems to be a kind of moment, not of passivity or inactivity, but just of strategizing and carefully planning your next step. I like to break, Capricorn stereotypes as much as I can, but this card does sort of fit into the general stereotypical Capricorn, making his or her chess moves towards their victory. So maybe you're in a little bit more in that stereotypical Capricorn domain this month. So the next card is a message from your higher self from the Archetypes deck. So this message for you is the empty room. I have a feeling that you got the same card last month, but I'm not sure. In any case, the empty room, definitely an empty room is a good place to sit and strategize, maybe. However, this image also makes me think of, what could be put on those walls. Like they seem to just call for this empty space, just calls to be filled. And for some reason, usually there's a kind of discomfort, there's something uncomfortable about this card, but pulling it in this context this time for you, it doesn't give me that uncomfortable feeling. It feels just like this real opportunity to, as if you've wiped the slate clean and it's time to write something new. A kind of a quiet death or ending to something, and without all this intense drama and transformation, but just a sort of quiet opportunity to start fresh, but in a really profound kind of way. And finally, I'm going to pull an advice or guidance card for you from the Amenti Oracle. And the card for you is, I affirm that all life is sacred. I'm not really going to interpret that one. I feel like it speaks for itself. And perhaps you'll get something from that. And finally, I'm going to do a little bit of bibliomancy for you, so reading a random passage from a book. Perhaps it'll tell us more. There, everything is feeble, anonymous, and gratuitous. There I saw great demonstrations of compassion, which seemed to reveal the depths of tragically sad souls, but I discovered that the demonstrations lasted no longer than the moment in which they were words, and that they originated, How often I observe this with the discernment of the silent, in something analogous to pity, lost as swiftly as the novelty of the observation, or else in the wine of the compassionate soul's dinner. There was always a direct relationship between the humanitarian sentiments expressed and the amount of brandy consumed, and many a grand gesture suffered from one glass too many or from a pleonastic thirst. Have a good month, Capricorns. Take care.